So tell us who you are.
Okay, my name is Lex D, and I represent All Points District. I'm the CEO, owner, designer, creative mind of the whole All Points District.
Okay, so All Points District is a clothing line?
Correct. It's a clothing line that I started in 2018. I've been steady with it, and it's just been nothing but great.
Okay, that's good. So is there a way that we can reach you like via social media, anything like that, so you can give everybody your handle so they know where to go buy your products and things like that?
Sure, it's All Points District, ALLPOINTZ DISTRICT, All Points District with a Z. That's on Instagram, that's on Facebook. I'm Lex D, the real Lex D on Instagram too. Yeah, just follow me. Yeah, it's a great thing.
Okay, y'all heard him, y'all. Make sure y'all follow him. All Points District, right?
All Points District.
Follow him. Follow him.
That's right. I don't know if y'all can see that. No, y'all probably can't see that, but it's on my hat.
We live. We got three beautiful young ladies sitting right here. Y'all see all this black excellence. So I want y'all to introduce yourselves and introduce whatever it is that you're selling, okay?
Hello, my name is Chase, and I sell poppets and purses, and that's it. My name is Kayla, and we sell poppets, bracelets, and soap.
Hello, my name is Aaliyah, and I sell bracelets, keychains, and rings.
Okay, so they said they sell bracelets, poppet purses, keychains, and soap. Did I miss it? And baskets. Okay, so what's the name of y'all company?
AKC Shop.
Okay, so how can we reach you guys? You guys have like an Instagram or website? Go ahead.
AKC Shop 3.
All right, so make sure y'all support these young entrepreneurs, these beautiful young ladies. And thank you guys for coming over here, all right? Okay, so we are here with
Toddler Gang.
Okay, the toddler gang. Okay, all the kiddies. So tell us what you do, what products you sell, like where we can find you, where we can reach you, anything you would like the consumers to know.
Okay, so I specialize in toddler clothes, 2T to 5T. Sometimes I go to 6. You can find me on Instagram. It's toddler_talk. toddler_gang_clothing. And I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed. Them babies love me.
Okay, y'all heard it from Miss Toddler Gang herself, okay? That the babies love her. Her clothes is fly, so you just got the jacket on, you know, representing gang. So, is there anything else you would like to tell the people?
What made me come up with the name? I can tell you that. I was always known in the family to only watch babies. I ain't never watched a toddler because they were always bad. Like the temper tantrums, the fallouts, all of that stuff I couldn't deal with it. So when I got older, I got little nieces and nephews, and they would all come to the family gathering. And I just used to call them give their own little clique, their own little toddler gang. And there you go, just clicked in. I drew the logo out, and it came to life.
So there y'all have it, Toddler Gang. Make sure they are gang. So make sure that y'all log on, that y'all follow her and buy from her, because I know y'all got some toddlers. All them pandemic babies, they about 2 years old now. Okay, 1 year old. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they in them toddler ranges. All right. Thank you for coming, and we hope to hear from you.
We back.
Hey y'all, we back. We got one more returning guest. Okay, she's been on our show before, as y'all can see. Okay, so all right. So, what is your name and the name of your company?
My name is Faye, and the name of my company is House of Loose Beauty 1950.
Yes, as y'all all know, I always talk about her because that's all that I wear on my lips. Hello. Okay, so what do you sell?
I sell lipsticks, I sell lip glosses, and I also sell lip liners, and there is more to come.
Period. And I got some of everything. I got almost all her products. Loyalty. Know me. Anyway, so how can we reach you?
You can hit me up on IG at HouseofLootBeauty_. That's where I'm mainly at.
Yes, the lipstick dealer herself. House of Beauty 1950. Okay, girl, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
All right, y'all. Make sure y'all go buy her stuff for real. Okay, so good afternoon, y'all. We live here. And I'll get my cameras right. We live. Okay, so I'm here with
Christian.
and you are the owner or whatever business venture you have here.
Yes, variety necessity products. We're doing all shea butters, socks. We have scented shea butters. We have self-defense weapons and natural shea butter from Senegal, Africa.
Okay, y'all. So if y'all need to come get some self-defense stuff, they got you over there. Okay, so can you tell the people how to reach you?
Yes, my Instagram is FLUCSS 202-534-2109 is the contact number.
Okay. And can you give us your business name one more time, just so the people can remember?
Variety of necessity products. Instagram FLUCSS.
Okay, thank y'all. Make sure y'all like, follow, whatever, and support these black-owned businesses. Okay, thank you, Chris. We're back live again. I am here with
James.
And James, you are the owner of
Omnifurs.
Okay, so can you explain to the people what that is?
So Omni means all, rather than all shapes and sizes and forms. Omnifurs in a nutshell means I am all. Like it's in everything, like life, energy.
All right, y'all. So it's a clothing line. That's what I was trying to get him to tell y'all.
Yes.
He gave y'all what the meaning was, but I'm trying to get him to tell us that it's a clothing line. Okay, so tell us what type of clothes do you sell?
I sell sports, but I'm certified in couture. You know, I like the jazzy look. If you want to be jazzy, you want to step out on the scene, I got you. And everything from scratch, sewed it together, everything.
Yeah, y'all see that? That's his shirt. Okay, everything from scratch. Okay, the camera right there. You know, give the people a preview. Okay. Oh, he make everything. Okay. So, can you tell us how we can reach you?
Oh, I'm on IG, Omni Movement Co. And then basically I'm on IG right now. Get my phone.
All right, so he said he on IG and he said I guess y'all can hit his phone. I don't know, but make sure y'all follow him, like whatever pop up, add them notifications. All right, James, thank you for coming to the DMV Vibes podcast, and we look forward to seeing more stuff from you in the future.
I appreciate you. Thanks for having me.
No problem.
Sunday, March 6th at 6 p.m. Join us for Wind Down Sundays. We'll have a special guest, Mr. Sadiq. A metropolitan native has become one of the exemplary black men in today's society, turning his life around from incarceration to a hardworking businessman and community activist. He joins us to discuss his journey on how he decided to become a part of the change in his community. While having his clothing line, the mantra of it, never going back. So make sure y'all tap in. You don't want to miss this special episode that we entitled Dear Black Man.
All the time. Happy Sunday. Welcome to the DMV's Vibe podcast. I am Miss Pink.
And I'm Fearless Swagger.
And so now that we have finished off Black History Month, we are into Women's History Month. Woo woo.
Yeah, shout out to the women.
We did a pop-up shop by the Michelle Boschella last weekend. Got to meet some new lovely Black-owned business owners from the city. It was a great opportunity for us, as well as other vendors. So y'all will be seeing the show, a snippet of some of the interviews to see some of the business later on in the show. But today is a special day. I know it's Women's History Month and everything, but I had to get my brother up here so he could talk about his journey. So proud of him in 2 years and everything that he's done coming home. And so without further ado, we welcome Mr. Sadiq. How are you, bro? How are you?
What's up, sis, man? Like you just grinding, man.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give a little backstory before I let you fully go into your story.
Absolutely.
So y'all have heard me talk about my brother was killed 2 years ago, and literally the last weekend I was with him, I had a chance. So I call him X. Y'all can hear me call him X throughout the show. I had an opportunity to meet X. That my very last night with my brother, and the people that I got to meet that night played a big part in the healing journey of me losing my brother. We have a lot of conversations, even though we don't see each other that often. Absolutely. And it's always good vibes and positive energy. So now I'm gonna let you give a little backstory into your story. For those who watched the promo, you was gone for 11 years.
Yep, 11 years, 3 months.
11 years, and y'all heard me talk about one of my other brothers who was gone for 11 years. They all came home around the same time.
Yeah, shouts out to Drop.
And that journey, so I'm gonna let you go ahead and talk a little bit about your journey.
Oh man, yeah, it definitely has been one. It's definitely been a journey. 11 years, 3 months. At the time, I was in Baltimore City, over East Baltimore, and just see what gets me about the situation is that, man, a lot of times people see the end result, but don't know what actually went into, getting to that final destination. And too often people sit here and be like, man, you got it good, you did it, man, you shining right now. But y'all gotta understand, man, like you say, it's been a journey. It's been a journey because before these 11 years, I went to prison at 18 and did 5, then I came back home. And this one right here was a first-degree murder, in which, man, the situation is just, it was crazy, the situation I was put in. And that's why I say people don't understand, man. And oftentimes, that's why I say with me, I want to change the narrative of it. I mean, never going back, it's about changing the narrative of it because, too often people can hear crime, say, man, how can you ever kill someone? How can you? But you never know if put in a position what you are capable of doing, And for my situation, for those that know, it was either a situation, it was kill or be killed. And for me, I responded as anyone would have responded, and and as a result, I took a man's life. But the thing about that, though, which is crazy, because if I may, man, not to get too much into it, but my change came. I was reading something, and it said in prison, it said, man, when you take a man's life, your life is no longer yours, or no longer belongs to you. Now, however you interpret it is on you, but for me, I interpret it differently. Like, damn, I owe up for that. So my life is no longer about my own personal pursuits. My life is no longer about living for me and just enjoy. No, now my life has to become one of service. You feel me? Because it's like it's about evening the odds. I don't care what you want to call it, God, karma, reciprocity, whatever you want to call it, man. It's laws out here in place, man, and what goes around definitely comes around. The one thing I truly believe in is that, man, as far as your good deeds and erase your bad. And when I started to really, move in that spirit, that's when everything started to fall in line, man. But yeah, sis, yeah, man, it's definitely it's been a journey, man.
So we can talk a little bit about how and what plans did you put in place to become a business owner and a community activist, because you've accomplished a lot of things since you've been home in these 2 years. And to make a change like that is you're in a place now where you can become a role model to a lot of the youth. A lot of people use the excuse of, well, I have this on my record and have that on my record, but I know that I'm thankful that I have 2 brothers who defy those odds every day.
Absolutely.
And so what things did you put in place as you knew, you were ending your time behind that wall?
For me, first and foremost, the first thing, and I don't want to sound like a cliche because everybody want to sound like they on the God tip. God. Okay. I'm not going to put a name to it or religion to it. I'm going to say the first thing that developed with me was faith. First thing and foremost, faith in the fact is that I truly believe I was not designed to fail. So when I had that mentality, I'm not designed to fail, the fear went away. Because fear is one of the biggest things that hold us back for real. So once I got over that fear, because if you try something and it didn't work out, you still learned something. So first and foremost, when with me, the transformation became faith and getting closer to that higher power and truly believing that Slim got my back for real. Really believing like Allah, Jehovah, Yahweh, Yahuwah, however you want to respond, really believes and walk with you. The biggest thing after that was association, Slim. You will never understand how important it is not to be around negative, lazy, just people with the victim mentality. Get away from them, bro. Because the one thing about it, when I started moving, out in the direction of my purpose, it feels like the universe, God started bringing people in my life that can help me move forward. But it was only once I started moving in that direction. Because you got to realize, man, your homeboys know that when you start talking to them about certain dreams you have and certain visions you have, what you want to do, watch their responses. I'm telling you.
It's going to sound like some hating shit.
It is. I remember, man, one time I was in prison, man, and I got shot down in the court system. I was trying to get out, some modification stuff. I'm telling my homeboy, because he got life. You know what I'm saying? And he like, oh, yeah, man, that's crazy when they shot you down. And I'm like, bro, you do realize you're smiling, right? Like, you're not showing me that you sympathizing with me. You smiling as if you glad I'm still here with you. You gotta understand that crime mentality is real. So when you're telling your men on the block, like, damn, bro, I'm about to go back to school, or man, I'm about to get this job, because people always respond to things how it affects them first. They're not gonna tell you what's best for you. They're gonna tell you how it's gonna affect them first. And that's the mentality.
Initial reaction is usually exactly how they feel.
Exactly. And the thing is, the worst thing we can ever do is make an excuse about it or ignore it. Don't ignore that. When a person show you what they always say, who they are, man, believe them. Straight up. And that was the two biggest things I can say I've done, man, was develop that faith that I cannot fail mentality and keeping them crab ass people away from me. You got one. If I see it, I'm gone. I'm not even gonna play with you. You won't even notice the last conversation. So 6 years go by, you would not hear from me again.
And I think that is a big thing for people. I think people think about history over what they see in the present, and they try to hold on to people who are really holding them back.
I love it.
A lot of people project their fears onto others.
Absolutely.
And insecurities.
And that's the thing. And again, like I say, grabbing knowledge. Everyone wants to say this one little piece too, sis, like you just said. You got what they say. I think it was Love Them or Hate Them, TD The man said, we have to choose friends based on our destiny and not on our history, man. That's real stuff. Not based on who we was, but based on what we want to be. Straight up.
Yeah, when people start saying those things, well, I used to know them. You're like, remember that's past, and you know the old me.
Exactly.
I'm constantly growing and changing. My mind is constantly growing. So if you didn't grow with me, I'm sorry, but
everybody is not going to go
on you.
And it's like it comes to a point where certain people get to a chapter in your life, and that's it for them.
That's it.
Because everybody's not going to grow with you either. And it's okay to outgrow people. And I think that's something that everybody struggles with because, and it's not even just people, family too. You outgrow your family. Like you have people that are stuck in certain mentalities. They're just not going to go anywhere. So you have to remove yourself from those situations because sometimes you holding on to those people could be blocking your blessings.
The whole time. And see, what you just said need to be normalized. I swear, if we can put that on a shirt.
I think we're the generation that is making it normalized because we were the generation before us. They was taught, what family is all you got, and family be the one. family will be the one.
I tell you.
Y'all, I watch TikTok too much, so it's this girl. People like anytime a nigga feel like
that's where I get the pew from. I'm on the same energy. I'm telling you. Pew. I'm getting on your nerves. Pew.
But I want you to talk a little bit about your business, Never Going Back. You can show the cameras up here. You can show them your shirt.
Oh, yeah. Let me make sure I get
Never Going Back.
I ain't doing it. Never Going Back, man. See, if I may, and that's the thing about it, because at first it was so one-dimensional that people felt like it was only about, well, I ain't never been locked up, I've never been to prison. So it's like, I can't support that. But again, Never Going Back. It's never returning to any toxic way of living. You feel me? You could be like the next book we coming out with, Never Going Back to My Ex. If you know he toxic, she toxic, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's addiction, no matter what it is, man, what I want is, it's not for me, it's not about fashion. I don't do fashion. I don't know what's trending, I don't care. My whole thing is, man, I believe that, I like to make statements. You know what I stand for. So it's like when I have this shirt on, I have this bracelet on, whatever it is, and I'm rocking States Never Going Back, you know my mentality. Don't come with the dumb shit. anything that could revert or cause me to go back because I'm not with it. So that's the whole thing about never going back. For anybody that has emerged from something that was sent to destroy them, something they should not have overcome, and they look up like, damn, bro, I went through that and I did that. This brand is for you. It's never going back.
But words have power, though. I'm very intentional with the shirts that I wear, with the things that I put on.
You have a shirt on?
Yeah, because I do have big booty energy. But I'm very intentional with stuff like that. Just like I tell my students, every day, words have power. That's why I give them affirmations every week. That's why I'm always pouring into them, because people just don't understand. Like, what you really put stuff out there with words.
I'm telling you.
The tongue is the only muscle in the body. Like, it's a muscle. It has no bones or anything, but it can make or break you in so many different ways. So words really do have power. If you say you're never going back, you're never going back. And that's something that you have to keep telling yourself on a day-to-day basis.
And that's real, like you just said. That's why, like, that Ready to Die, certain lyrics that rappers had, you know what I'm saying? You can call forth that, man. I'm telling you, I really believe, like you just said, life and death is in the power of the tongue, bro. You got to watch your enjoy. That's why that mentality, man, I'm broke, or, man, I can't never make it. I can't never get a break. You're saying that. And what I truly believe, man, we don't really understand how powerful we are, man. We are powerful, man. And if you say that, life is going to go according to what you're saying. You never get a break. All right, well, we ain't going to start now then. We're going to keep that same thing going. So,
yeah, and it's definitely a habit, I think, because just a lot of us just fall to our flesh, and we automatically say exactly how we feel before we think it through.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so a lot of times we are saying things unconsciously because it's a habit that we have. But Phyllis always said it takes 21 days to form a new habit.
21 days, yeah.
So there are power in words. Y'all know we had our vision board party up here in January. And we started with our manifestations for the year. Was there ever a time while you were gone that you didn't know how it would end? Like was there a moment where you just like, this is gonna be it?
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not even gonna hold you, man. Like, since, like, as you said, we met.
That was divine intervention.
Yeah, exactly. So my thing is, I'm gonna be real with you, man. And anyone who knows can it's the truth. Like, at that time, when I originally got grabbed, you know, I'm in Baltimore City Jail. While out here, they grabbed me and they writted me out. A writ was a warrant to come get me and take me back to questioning for 2 other murders. So you got to realize my mentality right now, which I'm being questioned for 2 other murders while on preparing to go to trial for 1. I thought I was done. I thought up to this date, bro. You got to realize, man, I'm different. I wake up singing. I'm different. I'm home. I do not care, bro. Like, because I feel like I never thought I would be here. I'm dead ass, bro. And then, like, my brother Nell, Donnell Hughes, my brother, loves him. It's a prison in Maryland that's called North Branch. North Branch is Ultramax. It's the highest level of security. I did 6.5 of my 11 years out there, in which I wrote the case manager and said, man, listen, I'm trying to get some shops and programs. I'm trying to earn some good time. He said, listen, we're not prepared to accommodate inmates like you. This jail was built for those waiting to be executed or lifers. We have nothing for you. Everyone in this prison.
This is America.
How about that? Everyone, I'm talking about every cell buddy I had right in the cell. How much time you got life? How about you life plus 90? How about you double life? One time, man, it shook me. I'm inside the law library, and good dude Disco, man, double life. And we all flipping through our little pages and books trying to get ready, you know what I'm saying, legal library. And Disco stood up and said, X, you know what's crazy? It's 19 of us in here. You're the only one going home. And I laughed like, damn, we're trying to be stabbed in here. So everybody started, you know what I'm saying? But there was reality something like, damn. Because, like, I thought I'd be one of them. I never thought, and not just that, man, things that happen along the way, you know, while I was incarcerated. You know, that's why people get the mentality when you're in prison, you chilling. You are not chilling in prison. There's no such thing. You're not chilling because there's too much going on right now, and you're in the mix. So you can also go in there with 5 years, something could happen, and you could get life. So at that time, when I was in the midst of everything going on, I definitely did not see this. I didn't see freedom. I didn't. Because like I said, then you're in an Ultramax prison, in which it's 23-1. And when you do come out, it's just straight, it's gorilla time. It's gladiator school. We're going to war. So yeah, definitely, man.
Did you have a support system while you were gone and during that time?
Man, I had my mama. Listen. Let me say something real quick. Because for anybody that's watching this that's still breaking law, that's still doing a thing, however, you might not be breaking law because find yourself incarcerated, doesn't matter. Listen, they not gonna be there. I'm trying to tell you. These same women you trying to impress, the money, the women taking charges for their men, the girl, I got you, I'm holding you down. He's lying. They're lying to you. Man, listen, one thing is a saying in prison is, the visiting room is only for mothers and lovers. That's it. And that love, as the years go by, that love, I'm telling you, man, it isn't as strong in the beginning. When the smoke cleared, I had my mother, I had my sisters, you know what I'm saying? I had pops. Family was all I had. I can't even count how many, to my girlfriends. My life was a revolving door at the time. So it's like, man, people put so much faith, people, I know you're not gonna cross me. I'm trying to tell you, man, that support in my head is gonna be family. So oftentimes when we shining right now, we doing it, the people we shit on, your mother say, come back and get this garbage from me. Boy, mom, I'm gonna be there. I got you, mom. I'm running right now. When your auntie, man, can you stop by? Mom, I got you. I'm running right now. And when it all falls down, who they call? The same people they had time for. So like I said, for me, I did have a support system that consists of only family. But outside that, nah, nobody. Homeboy, I'm talking, oh, yeah. If you knew me before I went to prison, you one of the niggas there. I didn't have you. Straight up. I stand on it. Yeah, who?
Do you think having that support system helped your mental health?
Yeah, because it did. And that's what people don't understand, man. That's why, like, when brothers is in there and they are acting out, a lot of times, again, man, the black community, mental health is something that's just keep getting brushed and set aside, man. Mental health is so important to us, man. Especially, not saying that black women, I want to speak from a standpoint of black men because we are always bred to be tough. No emotions in prison, man. They always say in prison, man, mail your feelings home. Like, damn, I can't even be sad today. Like, you can show no emotion there. So the thing is, though, to having that support system, to call home and have people concerned about you, ask how you doing, you got food in your locker, are you eating, how they treating you, that's a lot to you, man. It's a lot because the thing is, the prison system is designed to have you move on an animalistic level. The whole thing is to transform you from being women, from being human beings to being animals. That's why a lot of people revert to throwing piss, throwing shit, a lot of things, because you become instinctual beings because you're not a human anymore. It's those ties to the streets, that support system, that keep you human. That keep you focused and keep you saying, you know what, my mother getting older now. I got to get out there for her. I need this. I need that. You know what I'm saying? So definitely support system is key. It's key, man, to your survival and also you successfully returning to society. Absolutely.
We talk about it. We talk about it all the time about mental health and how important it is, not just for men and women. It's important for children as well. I think a lot of things that a lot of people in society now don't realize is that you don't have to be a product of your environment.
Absolutely.
You really don't. And as y'all know, I work in SPED. Y'all know all my babies, and most of them have emotional disabilities or other type of other health impaired, and I see this every day. I have all boys, so I teach all boys, and a lot of them are really true products of their environment.
Absolutely.
And it's sad when you really sit and you hear these backstories and, you know, like literally, I can't make this stuff up. When I'm sitting on a meeting and the father of the child is like, oh yeah, well that bitch ain't shit. And he's talking about the mother of his child.
Right there.
Like, yep. I'm sitting in the meeting like, you just said this out loud for everybody to hear. So it's just like, these kids, our black boys, they struggling. They really are. And it starts with home. And it's sad. Like I tell them like, cry. I'm like, you need a hug today? What you need? Y'all need some attention? Let me know. I'll give you a hug or whatever. Like what do you need? You know what I'm saying? Because they need that. They need that. And I look at some of my past students, it's like, you wish you could have got them at a certain age. Exactly. Because by the time once a child or a teenager is about 16, who you, for the most part, are at 16, that's pretty much who you're going to be as far as personality.
Yeah, personality, yeah, exactly.
That's who you gonna
exactly.
be. Now, of course, we know trauma and all those other things throughout life changing your baseline changes, but that's all the technical stuff. But you change throughout that. But a lot of times, if you can get these kids when they're younger,
that's exactly.
and before they get to high school, because I work with all the way up to the age of 22, and you could just see the difference and how you can see where the elementary child, you got them at that age, they kind of change, and you see now they're successful, whereas when you're trying to implement a complete change at 15, 16,
it's already
it's already in them.
Exactly.
And then even some in there with middle school is already an awkward age because they don't know if they want to be babies or if they want to be grown.
Right.
So,
right.
But I feel like even within some of the stuff that these kids have already went through, like they already feel like they got to be 25, 26 mentally. They're not really there, but in their head, they think they're grown, but it's all because of the things that they've seen. And some of these kids done did more things at 13 or 14 than I've done in my 33 years here on earth. So it's just like, you really, like parents, y'all really got to check on these kids. And COVID has really, really hurt these kids.
And if I may, and that's what I love what you said, man, because my wife and I talk about that all the time as far as parents tapping into what their children are watching on TV, what they're exposed to, all of that, man. Like the shows that we thought were so innocent, man, they slowly, slide stuff in there, man, and it's wreaking havoc on their minds. That's why I was gonna tell you, just along with this, like this year, I partnered with Signature Cuts and Seeds of House of Passion Ministries, man, because after the never going back, the next thing is never going. That's the next chapter to this. So instead of trying to catch the men when they're coming out, we're gonna catch them before they go in. So you can be one of the ones who beat the statistics and say, you know what, man, prison. Shit, I don't know what that'd be like, big dog. You feel me? I've been home. So that's the whole thing about it, man, because that's where it starts, as you said, before they start developing the personalities and start that rebellious, getting them young, man. Get them young and get some on their mind early. But the thing is, man, everybody outside their home, teachers such as yourself, who teachers never get enough credit. I swear to God, teachers do not get the credit they deserve, man, because they just don't. And it's funny, I seen, if I'm not to get sidetracked, but I seen a post that said that, man, teachers should wear body cams like police, so you can see how your child acting.
No, for real. Your nephew threw a chair, and it wasn't for me, it was for another student, but your nephew threw a chair, now I got bruises on my
back. I worked for PG County school system for I'll probably say a whole school year, and then half of the next one. I'm gonna tell you, I'm never going back. Because this generation of kids is different. When I first started working with kids, I started with parking planning, and they had a little bit more respect on it. Now, these kids, I don't know what they're going through at home or what they're seeing, but it's different. They come to these classrooms and let it all out there. And these parents be thinking, oh, not my kids.
That's what they say to you,
Because, baby, listen, I take pictures, I record videos, and I send them to the parents. Because I want you to understand that your child is acting a fool and stomping on tables right now. Like, I want you to see this. And I do appreciate the parents I do have now, because they're like, yeah, they know, and they talk to their child, because then their child mad at me the next day. I don't give a shit, come out the bag, do whatever you feel like you need to do. I don't care. But I will say, I've been working with kids since I was 18, so I'm 33, so that tells you how long I've been working with kids.
Right.
So I've seen the change, and I will say, like, the last 4 years, like, these kids are just, they different. And the parents are different. I mean, when I was with high schoolers, like, you spend a night, your boyfriend, wait, his mama let you, and your mama let you?
You in the 9th grade. Whole time.
Right. Like, I mean, these are the things kids, they staying out late at night. Like, yeah, I ain't getting out at 3 o'clock in the morning. But on a school night. Like, all types of stuff like that. Like, these kids, everything is just different. It's so different. And I tell people all the time, like, I don't have any kids, but working with kids, people really think they know their kids. Y'all really don't.
I'm telling you, they do that.
And 9 times out of 10, the teacher probably knows your child better than you.
And I'm telling my parents, they knew me as their child because I gave them the same shit at home, the same shit I gave my teachers. And I wasn't like a horrible kid, but if you are lecturing me, like if I'm getting in trouble, I would look you dead in your face. And it'll look like I'm staring through you. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but it'll look like I'm paying attention.
Yeah.
My parents was like, I already know you did that to your teacher.
I already know. Like they're not picking on you. We know what's up with you. Man, but and it's funny if I say this and that's one time daycare. My wife reached out to the teacher and say, listen, y'all supposed to be showing us updates as far as what you do with the children, little activities. And it blew my mind. The teacher told my wife, she said, yeah, we don't do that anymore because the teachers kept complaining. I mean, the parents kept complaining about that. Like, pretty much, you got the child, do whatever you do to them, do whatever. Yeah. We don't care what you do. Just for that 7-8 hours you got them, they're yours. You
I've had parents. When I was in elementary school, parents was like, "What are you calling me for?"
Right.
He's with you right now.
I had a parent say, "What? Can you act like you're their parent right now? Like, can you just jack them up a little?" I can't do that on school grounds. What is wrong with you?
Yeah,
like if you want me to come outside, they ask me that over the phone at the school.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you really do have some parents that are just like, that's not my problem right now.
And,
I'm at work.
Like that.
I don't care.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
they're like, this popping for what you mean? So I can go to jail?
And then it literally has you like, now I see.
Now it makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So when they acting out, I get it exactly.
Right. It's like, listen, on days I gotta be a mother, a father, a therapist,
counselor,
psychiatrist,
absolutely,
psychologist, wound care, nurse. Like what?
And I will say, like, it's not that some parents don't care. I think the way that the government has a lot of things set up is that there's no time for parents to be parents because they're working so much.
But see one thing about it, and listen, we were raised though in the same. I feel like because mom's is a registered nurse, Greater Southeast. Back when it was Greater Southeast, and I mean she used to pull 12, 16-hour shifts. Like I feel like parents were working then when we were being. I just feel like I don't know, parents just was more involved, bro. Like
I feel like they instill different. Like a lot of us were latchkey kids. Like our kids, our parents be like, all right, because when you get home, and
they know how to make noodles. We already know how to get.
And they be like, listen, don't open the door for nobody.
Right.
He knew
and that whole mindset of having a village for your child was very more prominent.
Anybody could beat you back then.
Yeah, because nowadays. I don't even know my neighbors. You know what I'm saying? And then the neighbors, like, they don't want you saying nothing to their kids. Mm-hmm. And they, like, but you even have parents that be like, that's not, you don't got to listen to the teacher. Like, that's not, you know, that's not your parent or whatever. But you have parents that tell these kids these things. And so it's like, we have gotten away from the villages. We have gotten away. And then even kids that are in the after school stuff or in sports, some of these parents be doing too much. So they take the fun out of a child being in the sport because you more competitive than the child.
Absolutely.
And then you have those parents are like, don't yell at my kid. But what they don't understand, and especially in like organized sports, is that it helps build their character.
Exactly though.
But we don't
teach them accountability.
That's why anybody know me. I swear, if I can't discipline your child, I'm not babysitting. I'm telling you. And I don't mean as far as people put hands on them, but be able to correct them if they're doing something wrong. Because like you just said, don't do this. But it instills that in them to be prepared for life, period. But people don't do that no more. That's why, like, I'm not saying it's just crazy to me because, like, this generation, man, like, any kind of thing happen in their life, man, they just fall apart because of not being able to be, like, disciplined or scolded or taught or corrected. You know what I'm saying? So, we got to get back to
they grow up to be adults that can't take criticism.
Exactly.
They don't accept rejection, and they're always seeking validation.
Always.
I literally ask my kids every day. I'm like, "What do y'all want to do?" Y'all go, "I don't know." I'm like, "Y'all don't have nothing." No. I said, "Y'all do realize mommy and daddy not gonna take care of y'all."
I do.
I'm just get my cousin to do it. Sir, what? Then one of the kids was like, "I'm just getting everything my mama name." I said, "Oh, you gonna be a scrub?" I said, let me play the TLC song for y'all, because you know they don't know what that is. But it's just like, they have nothing. Like, they really feel like somebody's going to take care of them for the rest of their life.
That's just an entitlement. They really feel, you're right.
So we had one comment from Instagram that says, it's from my AME drinks. I'm sorry, I don't never say that right because I be getting ready to call you your government name, girl. But she says we are not really allowed to physically discipline our children, and the children know that, which doesn't help.
That's true. I ain't lying because nowadays, see, we didn't know. Like nowadays, kids are called CPS. Like you're right about that.
And I don't think they understand the repercussions.
Yeah, that's the thing, and that's
because
what
they think it's just you just gonna come stop them. They're gonna be able to stay there. Like no, you're gonna be gone.
You got to go. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So this Xbox, this room, you got everything you got that's yours. Oh no, you're not gonna have that. You about to be in one of those group homes. Yeah, but she right about that though. I definitely agree, man, and I feel like when it's everything isn't physical. You know what I'm saying? Even though I know my parents, everything was physical. But
I'm just like, 'cause I didn't get no beatings like that, but I knew better though.
But look at it though. That's why I say that argument can go back and forth because as a person like you, never got beat. You didn't go to prison. A person like me got beat a lot. Been in prison twice. So we can't say what kind of punishment. You know what I'm saying? You got to know the child.
And I will say that.
Right. You got to know the child.
I got beaten by my mama.
Right.
And I feel like she beat me worse than what my father could have ever did.
Right.
Like I had scars, I had war one. I should have called CPS.
You kind of light too. I know that. I know that showed
with
up.
The wrong side of the belt and told me get in the tub. Like, what you mean? I'm bleeding out.
Right.
Yeah. But it's different. Like it doesn't matter if you do get disciplined, if you have harsh parents, if you have strict parents. Because I feel like the stricter you are on your kids for a long period of time, the more they will stray away from that when they have their own freedom.
Got you. That's true though. That's true. That's why they always talk about what they call them the preacher kids, those who grew up in like overly.
I was one of them.
I was waiting. You dropped your head. Hold up. But
we had a lot of those in our family.
I was one of them, y'all.
Like you said. So then when you do get out for a weekend, you try to do everything you missed out on for the last couple years.
I saw when I went to college. Like I was like, y'all didn't have freedom, and these girls was losing their mind.
Nina, she just told me that my sound is out.
On which platform?
I'm on IG.
She listening on IG?
I believe so. I went live on it.
Oh, then she probably can't hear on that phone. Tell her what. You gotta catch this on Facebook, or she can watch it on YouTube.
Everybody else can hear.
Facebook or YouTube.
My aunt, she was responding because you look like one of our cousins.
Oh, for real? My cousins. What's up, Auntie?
We
had like that cousin? Like his cousin?
He from Baltimore. You look like him.
Oh, okay, cool.
We had another comment. As you can see on the screen, it says, "Parents today are so busy trying to look cute, being on social media too."
Absolutely.
And I do believe that sometimes the parents are more concerned of looking like a parent than actually being the parent. And look, I know I get this all the time. People be like, "Well, you don't have no kid. You don't understand. I don't work with y'all kids. The hell are you talking about? I don't work with y'all kids. I watch these kids every single day."
Listen, your kids probably tell us more stuff than they would tell y'all, because there are some things that I love my high school babies. Like a couple of them follow me on here. One of them, that's my work son. Love him to death. Some of the stuff that I know you ain't tell your mama that. But they feel comfortable and I'll give them the advice, the best advice that I can. And depending on what it is, because I am a mandated reporter, I may have to tell other people, okay, but it just depends on what it is. I am a mandated reporter, and y'all safety is important to me. So if it's something that I'm like, oh yeah, no, let me go run it, whatever. But most of the time it really wasn't. It'd be like boy problems, like little stuff like that. I know parents always just be like, oh, you want to have kids, but when you really work with kids, you see things very differently, and y'all better love on these children, like for real. They be breaking my little heart. I be wanting to punch them and hug them.
Like you said, the ones that they don't like, and then the thing which is crazy because they sending these brothers in there 14, 15, 16 years old in prison with grown men. That's the part that's crazy to me. Like they so quick to wave a child up to an adult, and let's be real, because they black, and he coming in there You putting this 16-year-old child in a cell with a man that's been locked up 32 years. Double that boy's age. 32 years he been locked up. Why? How? But
because America's prison system is not set to rehabilitate.
Oh yeah, we know. Listen, that's
the prisoner.
That's the truth. One thing we laugh about in there. This whole thing, the idea that they preparing you for a successful life. There's no shops. There's no nothing. Like you, it's nothing in there. There's no skills, no training. It's not like you just said. What you learn in there is how to be a better criminal most times.
Like it's crazy because my undergrad is in criminal justice, so I did a lot of research on different prisons, the prison system in different countries, and you'd be surprised at like other countries. They will give their prisoners chance or their felons chances when they come out. Like the 13th Amendment in America is absolute trash.
Absolutely,
it's absolute trash, and it does nothing but keep that yet again. People of color, black and brown people, it keeps us enslaved because it's still a form of slavery because you're still property of the United States of America just in a different form. That's why y'all need to watch the documentary 13th if you've never seen it. You definitely need to watch it. I have shown my students that because I'm like, y'all as young black males, y'all need to really see that. Like I say all the time, I don't care who get mad. I tell my black young men that society is already setting you up to fail because one, you're black, two, you're a male. So they're already expecting you to fail and you're in special education. So they really are expecting you to fail. So y'all really don't understand how hard I work in my classroom on a day-to-day basis to try to get these kids to see it from a different perspective. It's hard.
Yeah, like you said, that's slavery. Brothers who know who've been in Hagerstown, you know, if you are in Hagerstown and it snows outside, Hagerstown is in the mountains. It snows all the time. You cannot refuse to work. That's slavery. If you've been incarcerated and you know this right now, if they hit them doors, because like when you sign up for certain jobs, once you get in there, if they don't call you for the, you know what I'm saying, they put you in a job bank, which means that whatever job they need you to do, push lawnmowers, shovel the snow, they call you for that. And you cannot refuse. If you refuse, you go in lockup. That's slavery. As you said, man, it's a joke for real. You have no choice. They let it be known right now. They have no business, no problem telling you, you belong to the state of Maryland. Period.
We're going to take a quick break. Y'all going to see some of the vendors that were at Boschella along with some promo for the upcoming weeks. I'm gonna let y'all get a little snippet of. We told y'all Reach the Realest album dropped on February 22nd. I'm gonna play one of my favorite songs. If y'all check social media, then you probably heard this song earlier this week.
The work got me closer to God. I'm focused, I'm closer to God. I'm close, but I'm further from y'all. I guess it's I'm closer to God.
Make sure y'all tap in for Wind Down Sundays, Sunday, March 20th at 6 p.m.
Killing us with impunity, enough is enough. George Floyd got murdered on TV for the world to see. So we took it right back.
To get right or get left in the building. Make sure y'all tune in.
The riding and the looting is the only thing we see. So it seems that racism don't exist, but we keep got the data says a little different. The fucking my missing your ancestors on some generational pimping, giving us food instead of letting us fishing. Symbolic wins never been enough. It's just basic math and it ain't adding up. Our contribution to this land our ancestors built it.
I'm the nigga thing, having a function. Smooth scat pump, playing in the basement. The crowd comes, that boy is the
Running the back to the bank today.
It's Jimmy.
Gotta go try to relax today.
Gang. You can say what you want. I know what you like. Too many nights for a big place, so I prayed on it. I'm off a perky 30. I'm glad I made it. I'm mad they hating. No cap on the ground. I done graduated. No capping around. I'm aggravated. I'm busting it down. If I bust at her, she bust back. No masturbating. Shit from the Mac round. My niggas don't back down. We stacking the trap house. I'm fucking the raw while laying the smack down. I'm blowing the back out, but she tap out. I'm fucking the batty out in the big batty out. Keep it 100, got keep it 1,000. Ain't no turning up or no turning down. And I'm in the club, I'm feeling surrounded by big booty Judas. They might be a stallion.
Running it back to the back to the back to the back to the back. Running it back to the back to the back to the back.
You can say what you want. I know she like.
You poured over the ice campaign all night. Sound about right. It's a celebration, niggas living life. She on my line and I know what she like. Swear my hand to God, I'ma beat down the bike. Nah, let me in. There go them perkins again. There she go twerking again. Look at lip, she purping again. Too much truth when we link up. Already know what we sit when we link up. South baby, she still find out. Pass it up, couple hundred. You not the one or the two or the three. Sad with the one, putting back to sleep. I know what she like, give her what she need. This his side, you'll split her D's. You'll Steve Bush, you'll purple on the G's. Shorty gon' skis, gon' bop real speed. I hit the block and they get more G's. If you want the free, pay the fee.
You can say what you want. I know what she like. You think you the one, but I'm there every night. Live together, sit together. Campaign every night.
Tell me why you niggas hate me. You gotta see that you niggas can't fade me. Yeah, these niggas mad dog. We got the same 24-hour like down where that time go. And this bitch keep leaving me. And all my homies don't believe in me. Yeah, these niggas mad dog. Got the same 24-hour like down. The ones who left me, we ain't beefing, but we ain't speaking. Don't let that go over your head, a young nigga still bleeding.
Hey, y'all know the fuck going on. Yeah. Early morning, wicked bacon, fucking bitches on a daily basis. Just texting, no conversation. Give a dick and baby, no relation. Gotta keep it basic. Jug when I'm modulating. Nigga, work is my occupation. Never obligated, listen to the hatred. Just assert the sticking, cause you know they hate. Early morning, wicked bacon, fucking bitches on a daily basis. Just texting, no conversation. Give a D and baby, no relation. Gotta keep it basic. Jug modulating. Work occupation. Never obligated, listen to the hatred. Just assert the sticking, cause you know they hate.
Early morning, wake up, bacon. Fire up the rest of that J out face. Cause last night I was dumb, high writing rounds of FaceTime with the chink. I said it.
Hey, y'all know the fuck going on. Yeah. Early morning, wicked bacon, fucking bitches on a daily basis. Just texting, no conversation. Give a dick and baby, no relation. Gotta keep it basic. Jug when I'm modulating. Nigga, work is my occupation. Never obligated, listen to the hatred. Just assert the sticking, cause you know they hate. Early morning, wicked bacon, fucking bitches on a daily basis. Just texting, no conversation. Give a D and baby, no relation. Gotta keep it basic. Jug modulating. Work occupation. Never obligated, listen to the hatred. Just assert the sticking, cause you know they hate.
Early morning, wake up, bacon. Fire up the rest of that J out face. Cause last night I was dumb, high writing rounds of FaceTime with the chink. I said it.
Thank you.
It's been a long road to get here, but we here. Had to slow this down so I can be felt and speak clear. No longer troubled by my own pride, those weak fears. Imagine getting in your car, couldn't get to fifth gear. Just sit down, cause I ain't like that though. But still I love my jokes. Life changed to get in this chair. Man, we went from welfare to Bel Air. I could have stayed the same, but God upgraded on my software. Contemplate a lot if I should leave rap. But this ain't for no fame, I'm dropping knowledge over these tracks. The best to do it, check my catalog, that's just facts. It ain't about no content, greatness based on how you win plaques. Had to go through stuff to get my shit right. Had to choose the slow grind to prepare me for these big lights. I got a feeling that I'm chosen to lead this shit right. Right now we got some leaders that encourage you to waste life. Focus man, this shit ain't for no
us can drop retarded. That's my man.
windows to my soul.
I know you grown now, but
Mr. Harrison, it's game time and I'm just here encouraged. Heard that you the face up in your hood. I feel that shit embarrassing. For real. Said my girl, she look like Miss America with the congressman. You in the club. It's not making comparison.
I've been steady with it, and it's just been nothing but great.
Okay, that's good. So is there a way that we can reach you like via social media, anything like that, so you give everybody your hand so they know where to go buy your products?
Sure. It's All Points District, ALLPOINTZDISTRICT, All Points District with a Z. That's on Instagram, that's on Facebook. I'm Lex D.
I'm gonna break it down.
The real Lex D on Instagram too.
Living faithful service. You have been faithful with a few things. I will make you ruler over many things.
That's you.
Okay, welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. We had to take a little breaky break. I do want to say those were several songs from Reese the Realest album. They dropped on February 22nd, called For the Win. It is available on all streaming platforms. Also known as Councilman Maurice Harrison for Glenarden. Whoop, whoop. So if you're just joining in, we are sitting with my brother, I call X.
Absolutely.
But for promo purposes, I said Mr. Sadiq.
That's Bayete Sadiq. Absolutely.
And so we have been talking about his journey. For those who just tuned in, he's gone for 11 years, 3 months. And his transition so now we're going to get into your transition and coming home.
Okay.
What was your goal, the path you took, and how did you start putting, everything that you was working on prior to coming home, how did you start putting it into place?
Oh man, that's a heavy question right there. You're right. First thing first, as far as like, I remember it's an expression. I don't want to say it the wrong way, but it's telling you, what's the best way or easiest way to eat an elephant? And they say, man, bite by bite.
You must have talked to my father. Because he say this shit every
I'm trying to tell you. So when you look at a task that seems huge or overwhelming, you don't know how to get started. But if you break that thing down to steps, to bites. So my biggest thing was get here and work. We coming from a place in which we were earning 85 cents a day. We got paid 85 cents a day.
That's
and working hours. Brothers was really working 85 cents a day. So now here it is that we tell people now, man, why hiring? Shit, I ain't working on $14 an hour. Bro, we just got paid 85 cents a day. So I went to McDonald's, and let me say this real quick, man. I went to McDonald's, and I did an interview, and I killed it. And the lady said, can you come back up here? I went back up there. I was excited. I'm going to get a job. She said, listen, you're lucky we let you eat in here. Your record is horrible. Horrible. You never told me you was locked up for this. I never knew that about you. Like, the interview, like, you wasted my time type stuff. You feel me? But the beautiful part about that is this. We accomplish minor things and get comfortable. Because I know for a fact, had I got that McDonald's job, I probably would still be at McDonald's feeling like, you know what I'm saying? This is what I got. It's the best I can do. That's why a lot of times when we get rejected or we don't get what we asked for, it isn't something that it should motivate and push you to say, it's something better out there for me. And that's what ended up happening.
I seen a quote over the weekend that says, you didn't get what you asked for because you deserve better.
What you just said, that's it. And that's it. So with me, the first thing coming home was about being humble and just getting a job. And I knew from then on, piece by piece, brick by brick, building it. And that's what I did. So when I started there, a lot of times, man, I've been gone so far that we got to renew licenses. So I had to get your Social Security card, you need a birth certificate. Or to get your birth certificate, you get a Social Security card. So here we are at the jam, like just trying to rebuild your life piece by piece, man, because you don't have any of those things, man.
America is such a third world country.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, it was
Like,
crazy.
first of all, why can't I just show you? Y'all know who I am, especially if you've been in, you know who the fuck I am.
Yeah, straight up. You shouldn't have been locked up. You gave a whole lot of aggressive energy. Okay.
No.
And then the prison ID they give you don't mean nothing. They give you an ID with your name and everything that states on everything, information about you is on it. That's not usable anywhere.
But you know what's crazy?
Which is stupid.
I like you said, no, I've never been incarcerated. I've had the opportunity to go visit a lot of people, you know, on the other side of the wall. I've had to go on a lot of visits, especially up here.
So you know.
Yeah, I know. And I didn't know that going to be supportive to people who are behind the wall can jeopardize some jobs for you, whether you have something on your background or not. Yeah. So one of my exes, we were together for 5 years. He ended up getting locked up, and he was at HCI.
Where?
He was at Hagen, the first one.
In the state?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you have MCTC, you have RCI, you have MCIH.
So he was at, I just remember it was the first one. Were you telling that long ass?
We never came in that way. So I don't know which way the free people came. Okay, you know the first one. The free people came a different way. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all took the shortcut. They took the right turn. What turn? Okay.
I can just tell you that bro Drop was in one.
Yeah.
And he was the one right beside it.
Okay.
That's all I can say. And from going to see him, I was not able to get a job with police dispatch.
Because of that?
Because of that. For me telling the truth.
I'm going to tell you why. It goes back to your question about support system. Listen,
none
of this by design. But see, also, I'm not going to dispute that. But my thing is, I really feel like, man, they want you alienated from anybody who cares about you. So when a person realizes they can jeopardize losing a job, or once you get up there and then they got to pat you down and take you through so much stuff to see your loved one, it makes you say, what? I ain't coming up here no more. It's that way when you do that, because just like again with concerned parents, if something happens to you and then your support system, they calling the warden. Why my son? Why my daughter? You feel me? You are a problem, because now you're going to care about you, going to make some noise about what's going on behind that wall. But if I can deter you people from coming to see you, I control you now, because nobody cares right now.
That should be real. Like my ride to get there used to be an hour and a half. I'll never forget the last time I went to see Drop. I had a piercing in for probably a year.
Yep.
They was like, "Oh no, you gotta take that out." I hadn't tried to take it out in a couple of weeks. It had been stuck. I was in that joint crying. I said, "Can somebody? I don't care who it is, just cut it off."
Mm-hmm.
And they was like, "Man, we'll try to help you get it out." So you had people with gloves all in my mouth trying to get the piercing out. But they was real life like, if you can't get it out, you gotta go. Like they have it on countdown. Like you gotta go. I ain't come all the way up out of here for nothing. I done went to go see my boyfriend at the time up there. They told me I couldn't go through because of the wire in my bra. I would come in this bitch braless. I don't care what the fuck they see.
But it's
that ride is too much.
It's crazy. Like that's all bullshit formalities. Like, so you telling me that the CO, these bitches titties just sagging? Like, what type of bras they got on? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like any little thing. This America does not help their people. They don't help. Like, you send people to prison and you literally drive them crazy. Who the fuck wants to sit for 23 hours? Like, that's not okay.
We're not their people. That's why they say, man, this America, this criminal system just is not broken. It's doing what it was designed to do.
Because
we the only ones who
based
understand.
On slavery.
Exactly. So we sit here and we act like, oh man, the system isn't for us. The system is against. This system is working perfectly according to why it was designed.
They're not gonna give you no rehabilitation unless you ask for. And you know how many people you gotta go through to get the right type of rehabilitation while you're incarcerated.
We can't even rehabilitate the free ones. So they're not gonna rehabilitate the ones incarcerated.
And why would they? Because you gotta realize this economic system, you know how many people get paid off the criminal justice system? Mm-hmm. The sheriffs, the deputies, the judges, the attorneys, private attorneys, the most work. You know people. So that's why when the CEOs be like, man, yeah, don't come back. If we really didn't come back, we would collapse. We would cripple y'all economy. So why would they put things in place? You know what I'm saying? That's like what was so dangerous to teach a slave how to read, because By doing so, after reading, you're going to gain your freedom because it's common sense. You're going to get there from just reading and learning. So, of course, you're not going to give us the tools to empower ourselves, which would lead to you losing power. Why would you? So to say that like, he ain't learned nothing in prison. From whom? Where? Why? Right now, we get out there, man, that whole, especially out Cumberland, man, and even out Hagerstown, man, them people are still in 1940. They still refer to you on some nigga shit like, I'm telling you, yeah.
We went shopping, Hagerstown got them little fucking outlets.
Yeah.
I swear, between the Waffle House and them fucking outlets, I was like, bro, this gotta be the racist fucking town in Maryland.
They look at you like we don't want you here.
And I'm like right down their way. I don't know why y'all motherfuckers frowning up at me. I ain't bothering nobody, but they don't give a fuck. Like, if you're not full-blooded one of them, they just look at you like you crazy. The one thing I don't understand about the justice system is that if someone keeps getting incarcerated, let's say for drug charges, why don't you treat them as if they're an addict? They don't treat them as if they're addicts.
No. But they treat certain ones like they're addicts.
Mm-hmm.
So let's not, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? It's different because some of us, well, not some of us, but some, kill people and get treated to Burger King. And some people kill people and go straight to prison.
Listen, it's a documentary on Netflix about the crack cocaine epidemic in America.
And the government started.
The way that they talked about a comparison, because cocaine was considered a expensive drug, so that's why they
for whom
that it for the whites. But however,
absolutely,
when the crack epidemic first came about, guess who was on crack and was coming to the hood for the crack? It wasn't the black folks. It was the white people that was coming to the hood. Lines. It was lines around the block for white people buying crack, but let y'all tell it. Oh, that was all us. That was black folk this, black folk that, and then when it became an epidemic in the black community, then all they did was criminalize it.
That's it.
And now you had black men being locked up for little as $10 crack rock.
Absolutely.
You could get 5 years, but somebody who had a couple ounces of cocaine, you getting like 10 months. But
look at heroin. Baltimore City have always been plagued by heroin. I've never seen so much narcon in my life until white people start dying.
Just like the opioid epidemic.
That's what I'm talking about.
That ain't ours.
You gotta realize.
We don't get those.
No. But right now, you can. If you OD at the firehouse, if you close up and come out and say they're gonna revive it only became a crisis when it crossed that line. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say, man. But my thing is, I'm not gonna lie to you. And I love when you speak to your students because the thing is, man, I'm not upset. I will play any game as long as I know the rules. That's what I believe in. If I know the rules, I'm with the game. I knew it was designed for us to fail. You know what I'm saying? So with that being the case, man, now at one point in time, we got to decide, you know what, we're not gonna fall for it though. Yeah. We know what's up with them, you feel me? So they still be in 2022 talking about what white man. We knew this. One thing about it, it has not changed. It's been designed from the beginning. As my man say, man, born to lose, built to win. So going back to what you were saying about coming home, but that mentality now with me, because the thing about it, man, a lot of men don't, and I tell my brothers who come home, bro, listen, the things that got you through prison will get you through life. If you was one of those guys in there that found God, Jesus, Allah, whatever you found, and that was how you became a workout, whatever it was that got you through prison constructively, but as soon as they leave prison, they put the Bible down. They put the Quran down. They stop doing everything they did to get through. That's where you mess up at. In prison, we up at 4:30 in the morning. We up. Figuring out, working out. We starting our day that way. We come home now, we sleep until 11 o'clock in the morning. Oh, we're going to start our job search at noon. The fuck, like, no, ain't no job searching at noon. We got to keep that same discipline. Even with women, like, God, I keep telling you, one of the best things about being away from a woman for so long is that it taught you to be disciplined. It taught you to be disciplined and realize that, bro, I can live without it. You feel me? Damn sure no, you don't want to. For God's sake, no, you don't want to. But the point being is that, so now I'm no longer can be led. Bro, let's be real, man. You got to know what's going on. And once again, using what was learned in prison to get you through life, man. That discipline. And that's what I feel like for us, man, especially black men, the one thing that continues, man, to destroy is our lack of discipline. So going back to what you said, as far as with me being on this road and getting started about where I want to go, it was to stay disciplined.
Tay said that's a black thing right there. That's what Tay said.
Salute.
Definitely want to celebrate. You got married.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. Bayete Sadiq, man. And listen, I'm gonna say something real quick, cause y'all keep shitting on them dating apps. I met my wife on a dating app, so I hear people like, "Oh man, yes I did." So that is definitely an avenue that to meet the one you supposed to be with. You feel me?
The one success story that we've heard.
Oh, one. It ain't ever. Ain't no black couples meet type. It ain't nothing else going on. Okay, we did it, baby. We did it.
Mine's is pending.
Shout out to Damo for mine.
I'll let y'all know what happened. It's still pending.
Tay said, Tay said, was it Bumble?
Oh no, Hinge. Hinge.
Oh no, I was on Hinge for 7 days. The ghetto.
It's not no.
It was the ghetto.
Oh, you was on the southeast side of Hinge. No, you got to come up the road. Something like I was raised on Commerce Park. Stop it. Not go back to elementary. Listen, but I'm just saying the thing is the point I want to make right now is that, man, when it comes to relationships, and thank you for the congratulations for the marriage, is that, you know what I'm saying, stop, secluding yourself or cutting off ways to meet new people. You feel me? Because everybody, like, the whole bar and club scene is played, bro. Like, so if it's a chance, what you over there, your comments is lit. What's going on?
Tavius said the people on Hinge are unhinged. Nah, for real.
For real though, Slim?
I don't know. I wasn't on Hinge. I was on what's that?
The ghetto. I was on Hinge. And I was like, no.
So what other one? Bumble is on some
Black
BS.
Or be okay, whatever.
That's on some
Black people meet.
Yeah,
I heard that was whack.
That's
Not black people.
POF tagged on that. That's phony.
First of all, POF is a prostitution site.
Okay, now listen. For those of us that's coming home, we don't know that.
I wouldn't get on
right.
POF.
So we didn't know. We coming home and like, oh man, they naps and they throwing out the ones.
I found that out the hallway in fucking when I lived in Texas.
Oh, POF?
The people in the inbox, it was the math wasn't.
Listen, on POF, I was on it for 3 days. You get more messages from other men than you do from women. I said, oh no, I got to get above this app. This ain't gonna cut us, no.
Them people, like, if you talking about trying to come meet me in the first, like, 10 seconds of sending me a message, hell no.
It's the approach for me. It was the,
So, question.
Let me eat your butt.
Most times, no, I didn't know that he was doing that. But listen, okay, now we having this conversation because it's difficult. Like, a lot of times I know the guys I know, they may see a sister that they're interested in public. But, like, people nowadays, man, they just be on the energy be off. So it's like, I don't know. For me, the apps was easier, man, because people rude
but
as shit.
I can't. Yeah, because, well, first of all, it's the approach for me. Like, if you, we, as women, we know our buffet. We know we got boobs. Like, we know we have all these things. So it's like, approach me differently. Like, a simple, hey, how are you doing?
You say that until you walking and whatever day might be going on, you might be got some stuff going on from school, whatever. And the brother, hey, how you doing? I ain't got time for this shit. Like,
well, I'm gonna tell you from my experience.
Not Christian, not mingle.
From my experience, I will respond hello back to people if you start with the right energy. If you start with just you, or you just, hey girl with the, I'm not doing that. If you say hello, how you doing? Okay, hey, how are you? But don't get offended if I don't stop, if I don't want to take the time to engage.
So then what? That's what I'm saying. So then what happens? If it's like
no, but if I got a whole mask on my face, don't be talking about, oh my God, you're so beautiful.
He might like your eyebrows or your eyelashes. Like you can see above.
When I watched you look right at my ass.
This is the whole thing that I've got into before. I think people feel like because you speak, you're owed something.
That's true.
I don't owe you anything. I spoke back to you. It doesn't. Look, I might be saving you some time because I might be going through some shit that you can't even deal with.
Yeah.
So I said hello. How are you? Have a nice day. But I don't have to engage with you just because. Thank you for the compliment.
On the flip side, what I experienced coming home is that, and I know her comments about to be okay. Listen, but I'm gonna be real. You feel me? People say they want the truth until you tell them the truth. When I first came home, I'm telling people, listen, I need to get my life together. I'm not ready for a relationship. Nobody understood what that meant. But I'm being honest. I'm not saying. Okay, your comments. Okay, go ahead. No, because you want to try to look. See how she said it? Because the thing is, okay, for instance, if I make short story, okay? We in a barbershop, same barbershop, Pope, everybody in it. So then the guy was like, damn, it's crazy, man. You know my sister? I'm like, no, I know your sister. Her name is such and such. I'm like, no, I don't know her. Show me a picture of her. Still don't know her. You feel me? He's like, yeah, man, she want me to fight you. I said, that would have been a bad idea.
I don't think you want to do that.
That would have been a bad idea. So listen, so then I say, why? And she asked him why. What happened? I hung out with him one night. We had drinks. We had a good time. Did he steal your credit card? No. Did y'all sleep together? No, he ain't even touch me. What's the problem? Because he told me he wasn't ready for a relationship and never called me back. That's the you saying that because I'm telling you, that's the energy we get out here. So there's that when you tell someone, listen, I'm not prepared to give you what you require for a relationship. I'm telling you, shit goes way left.
I appreciate someone saying that instead of wasting my time.
Nah, man, you understand.
But I understand there are women out here who can't take that honesty at all.
Right, because that gives you, I feel like when you put it all on the table, that gives me the option to be like,
that's how it's supposed to be.
If I want to
go
into it or if I don't.
And I guess that's what I'm saying. That's why, like, what was it one time that was said, I love on TikTok, it said, no, sis, he didn't waste your time. He found out who you really was and didn't want to mess with you. Mm-hmm. I believe
and I believe that it can be either the man or the woman. They see something that they don't like and they're done.
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes you have to be okay with that. I think the whole world as a whole has to understand and accept rejection as a part of life.
Because sometimes it really don't be about you. But
it don't. Because people, like I said, like you just said, listen, I'm renting a room. Someone renting a room. Working on the back of a trash truck. The last thing I got time for is relationship right now. I got so much stuff to put my life in order. You feel me? So it's not about you, it's about me. And I'm not going to waste your time. You know what I'm saying? And saying, no, I cannot mentally, physically, emotionally be there for you the way you need me to be. I'm going to tell you straight up. But then after I got engaged, it was, man, my inbox, it was crazy.
They say that's when the numbers start to change and when you get into a relationship or anything that involves you going to the next level.
Yeah.
That's when people come. We had a comment on Instagram. It says the problem with the apps is that it's a number thing because you go from talking to one person to a person one-on-one to talking to the whole internet at the same time. So you're overwhelmed with idiots all at once. Okay, Doug.
No,
he said, well, there's cool on there though. So my experience with dating apps was just like, this was just fucking entertainment for a long time. The person right now, so good so far. But it was just a lot of entertainment because these motherfuckers was crazy.
The person?
They don't even make it to get in my personal now.
Wait. Who's the person?
The person?
I mean, like, wait.
He know who he is.
Do Drop know who he is?
He's heard me talk about him.
I'm glad I'm not being
I want to know. No, that's little sis though. Nah, man, we just okay.
I know.
Okay.
My brother is the reason why I'm dealing with the person I'm dealing with.
No, his name not gonna come across here yet. But maybe one day he'll come grace the platform and whatnot.
That'd be dope.
If I promote that business, y'all gonna know, that's my boo. But yeah, so far so good. Bro he know of the person. He ain't seen the person.
See, but what I like about that though, some real stuff, man, because it's like my wife had said this before I got here. And she said, man, people spend so much time trying to find the right person when they need to take that time to find themselves. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And that's heavy to me. Because the thing about it was, I wasn't looking for a relationship. You know what I'm saying? I swear to God I wasn't. Because the thing is, I had too much that I wanted to do. But it seems like, man, that a lot of times when we focus strictly on the ending, I want to be married, I want to be that. So you got to spend time. See, the thing about it, man, it's easy to love someone. It's hard to like someone. I tell people, man, spend more time in liking someone. Because at the end of the day, when it all falls.
Look, I'll put her comment back up to you.
Oh, what's that say? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's my baby. So it say, because that's my whole thing about it. Because liking an individual, because you got to realize that's why during the pandemic, the divorce rate skyrocketed because people were stuck in the house with people they didn't like. Then they realized
because they spent so much time apart.
Exactly. That's my whole thing. Exactly. That's why I'm telling people now. Like where you at right now with this person, you're taking that time to get to know them. You know what I'm saying? People be so much in a rush to get here or get there. I'm sorry.
I didn't mean to cut you off, but I think a lot of people don't take that time to have those hard conversations.
And hard conversations are part of a healthy relationship.
Man, no,
stuff. It is. You act like, oh man, especially, I ain't gonna lie, especially guys, man, we suck at communicating. And we feel like when a woman says like we need to talk, like, oh shit, what do I do now? But that's we need to, how do you believe in raising your children? How do you handle finances? You feel me? Like these are conversations which you don't get into a full-fledged relationship with that person and then decide that, damn, you know what I'm saying, he sucks at money, handling money. These are things, like you said, difficult conversations need to happen before we even get committed and really get deep into this shit, man. Yeah.
I had a person who got mad at me because I said up front that I said, well, I would like to have a child, but I would like to be married, have a family.
That's right.
And they was like, oh, so you're trying to have a kid? That's not what I said. I didn't say immediately right now. I'm saying this is what I want. So if you don't see yourself having a kid,
anytime in the future, not tomorrow, anytime in the future.
Anytime. We're not even gonna waste each other's time.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Again, and that's what I'm saying. When you speaking and you thinking about starting a relationship, expectations need to be put up front. Because when we meet each other, you expect me to go to work every day and pay bills. Mm-hmm. I expect you to do the same. But we don't say that. So when I don't go to work, you like, damn, man, he's so lazy. Because we never stated what we expect from each other. There's nothing wrong with that, bro. Like, and people gotta understand, man, when you honor yourself, like you said, honor your truth. What it is that you expect of this person. Listen, you want to be a part of my life? You feel me? This is what I require. Me, I am retarded. I'm very difficult. I'm gonna let you know right now. People don't understand. My shit go from 0 to prison. I'm
from 0 to prison.
Oh God, bro. Listen, the other day I'm not seeing my man named Boosie. We riding and something happened on the road, and it was listen. I have no patience, but to love me, I swear to God, it takes so much. I'm retarded. I know it. But the thing is, you got to also understand that you got to know yourself. That's why people go into relationships feeling like, oh, I'm the gift. I know I'm not. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand that, man, because people always feel like, man, you got to be real with yourself and know your own shortcomings.
Yeah, I think that the conversation of saying, what do you bring to the table, it gets old because it changes.
I'm sorry, since her comments, and she making me uncomfortable because I know they're saying something.
But no, my aunt was agreeing with you.
Oh, first time. Thank you. I just know I'm like, man, I ain't never having him again.
Oh, look, you're a good guest today because her comment section that had back and forth with people. So
okay, cool. Jeez.
Yeah, my comment section that still had people mad to this day.
But it's a very important conversation to have because I think some people don't express what their expectations or needs are. And anytime you're discussing something with somebody and they say you need to lower your standards or expectations, that's not the person for you.
Who said that? Somebody told you that for real?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Wait a minute. Real shit. I'm not even being funny right now. Someone told you that you need to lower your standard, your expectations.
Oh, I've definitely had men tell me that before, and I'm like, nah, baby, you need to step up. Like,
no, I don't even want them to step up. Fuck you. Next in line.
But they say
because it's going to be somebody who feels like that. That's all you need. That's all you want.
Man, swear, man. Praise, man. God is the greatest, man. Damn, that's cool. See, and the thing about it, I like that because the fact is, man, I am so not for everybody. I tell you, man. But I'm cool with it. So I'm so thank you.
Because I tell my students that every day. I say, y'all not gonna be everybody's cup of tea.
You not.
Everybody not gonna be yours. Mm-hmm. And that is okay.
Definitely be selective with the people in your energy, around your energy.
But that's why you got to choose. That's why I swear to you, man. And the people in my circle can feel how they want to feel and be honest. You didn't choose me. I chose you. Mm-hmm. So in the day when we say things like, damn, man, I'm looking back like, damn, man, how we become friends? Nigga, I chose you. I felt like, man, you was a loyal dude, man. I like the way you move. You was on man time. Because that's what it is, man. We got to really, man, what was that? The saying was, man, we are the CEOs of our life. You hire people, you fire people. I'm telling you, if you are in my life, it's not by chance or happenstance. It's because I felt like we can build and you know, because again, going to use that word use. There's nothing wrong with using someone. Just don't misuse them. You feel me? And that's where we go wrong here. Because like, damn, man, you know what I'm saying? People got resources that we can use for each other, help each other grow. That's cool. But you got to realize whoever's in your circle, they got to qualify to be in your life, bro.
Yep, everybody has a purpose. And I even said this as one of our motivational words for the week is that your purpose is not for you, it's for others.
That's heavy.
Whatever your gift is, your talent, it's not for you, it's for others.
Where you get that from?
That was something that my dad It was a play on his words.
That's heavy though. You're right. It ain't for you. Yeah,
It was a play on words, and my dad has always instilled like several things to us growing up, and he just kept saying, whatever you want to figure out, whatever you want to do, but it's not going to be for you.
Exactly.
And I was like, well, pink slips.
You see what I'm saying? My comments, listen. Y'all let me down. Where? Because her comments, like, she really having a whole conversation over there.
It's my aunt and my friend Fabian, and they, those are two of my biggest supporters.
I see. I'm looking over at you like see over there like that's
like
right.
I wasn't
That's
just
right.
with my aunt yesterday. We got in trouble with my uncle because he was acting up, but.
Bro, I want you to talk a little bit about your business and how you got into being a community activist.
Oh man, with the business, man, never going back, man. As I said, I'm gonna be real with you, man. Like, what I do is
you hit the ground running. I ain't gonna lie, you hit the ground running. But first time I met you, y'all had only been home for a couple of months.
Yeah, just got.
I swear, y'all had
Drop is my better man. Listen, when I say my brother Drop, okay, wait.
It was only a couple of months, and I never. He was like, "Hey, you need a T-shirt? What you need?" I was like, "Dang, he just go." I was half asleep in the car. I'm like, "Hello."
Hey, listen, I'm telling you, man, and like you said, because the thing is, man, it was like Drop motivate me so much, man. So the whole thing about this, I'm gonna be real with you, like you got my big bro, man, Improved Casual, my big bro, Failure's Not an Option, that's Fineo. Like, these guys are like, they are creative. They create like fashion and all that type of stuff. Like, I applaud them brothers, man, because they really. I am not them. I'm telling you right now, I'm not one. I don't know fashion. I don't know what's in style. I don't. My whole thing is, when you support Never Going Back, what you are supporting is, you are supporting, because what I do is, man, for the men coming home from prison, we help them find jobs. We help them get in contact with, again, IDs, identification they may need. That's what that's for. And it's not free. So the money that we get from there, that's what goes there. You know what I'm saying? As far as the guys, my brother Tone, man, my man Tone just came home. Tone can snap this, man. Anytime Tone called, when it came for cash apps, we did. And that money that comes, the proceeds that come from that goes there. To Never Going Back, it's not about, oh man, well, what colors, what's the next style? It's not about that. My biggest thing is making sure when the brothers come home, man, that they are able to not just, acclimate back into society, but be productive to it. And that's what we're here for real. So that's what Never Going Back is all about, man, But it's not just about people home from prison. Like, whatever you want to be fighting or going through right now, man, you can reach out and we there, man.
And that's a big positive message. Like, we've talked about, especially since the pandemic started, of how the gun violence has drastically raised, especially in the DMV area and in the DC metropolitan area, and how it's so many younger kids are the ones committing the crimes now.
Exactly.
And it's like, is there a disconnect between what they would call their OGs of the neighborhood to where these young kids are now, or is there still really this gun violence going on in these neighborhoods by all ages?
It's a disconnect. I'm gonna be real with you, man. These old heads are suckers, man, and they let the generation down. These old heads, man. The thing about it, man, you cannot help but people you afraid of, and that's the problem. I feel like a lot of these old heads have sold their souls either because the little kids is doing something that's wrong, but they happen to have the drugs they need or the money they need, so they make wrong right, just so they wouldn't be, going against it. Only that, they scared of them. I tell the old head, man, my man, I'm like, bro, man, if somebody moving wild, look at Shorty, man. I ain't messing with Shorty, man. He probably got a gun on. He probably doesn't. You can't do it. Listen, man, I'm gonna tell you. Anybody that know me will tell you. I have no problem pulling whoever up. I'm cool. But the way about it, it's not what you say, but how you say it. And for me, a lot of times I go at him as big bro. No, she was like, come here, bro. Don't disrespect him. Oh man, you're a dumbass, man. Man, come here, Shorty, man. You so stupid. No, they men. It's about your approach. So for me, that's my biggest thing, man. So when I got involved with the community, is because I listen, man. I'm not out here for grants. I'm out here for recognition. That's not my thing, bro. So when I pull people up at the get, if you notice this, I've never posted anything about what I do. I just don't. The money I give, I don't take pictures holding the money order saying, yeah, I'm about to send this to jail. That's not my thing, bro. But at the same time, my
Because
wife
it's
will
genuine.
tell, my wife will tell you, man, to this day, bro. On the night I was going to engage to my wife, a brother of mine, man, who I love dearly, called me on the ledge, like, bro, I can't do this no more. Crying. When a black sister don't understand, when a black man say he's tired, or when a man cries, bro, he is broken. He's there. You gotta stop and pay attention to him. You feel me? Mm-hmm. When that brother called me crying, bro, it did something. I'm about to propose to her. We're going to the restaurant, and I'm like trying to like, bro, what you need from me? I'm here. You feel me? And that's the thing about it, man. Brothers don't understand, man. About that's where my passion came from, because I was there and I'm there. I'm there every day. That's why people don't understand how hard it is to be positive. You see somebody like, damn, man, he got it. No, it takes so much more energy to be positive than to be negative. Is easy. Negative is easy. It does. Negative is so easy. I can do negative. Negative easy. But for you to wake up the next day knowing you got all this stuff that's against you and still say, yeah, I'm going to kill this shit. It's cool. And be a good word to someone else, it takes a lot, bro.
I don't think people understand how much your old self will struggle to respond.
That nigga, I'm from that nigga. That nigga is with it. I'm telling you, bitch, that old self, that nigga with all the shits. Like, but like you just said, it takes so much energy. It takes so much strength, so much everything. You feel me? And it goes unnoticed. But going back to what you said about just being involved, because for me, man, just seeing what was going on here, man, it's crazy. And the people that are committing these crimes are getting younger and younger. And they don't understand. And the thing about it, they don't know what they up against. They don't know what they about to go. Peachtree, I gotta shout out Peachtree's, man. Making a difference, man. Definitely, big bro. Thank you for tapping in.
Peachtree,
yeah, definitely. Man, listen, and my man James Hudson, Incarcerated Lives Matter, man. But listen, and they don't know what they up against. These brothers are really throwing their lives away, not knowing what's behind that wall, bro. I cannot tell you, man, what's going on inside there, man. I myself, man, I done been stabbed twice, 2 different prisons, man. Going to war about the telephones, man. I stand on that, bro. So to sit here and be like, oh man, that's why when you see me smile, man, there's so much shit behind my smile, son. That's why when I seen that and I realized these young men don't know what was awaiting them, no, I can't let that. Not on my watch. I can't let that go like this.
And I think that even though they made that series, what's that, Scared Straight? Scared Straight is not a true representative of what goes on, because they have these inmates act a certain way for a period of time while these people are visiting and try to scare them straight. That is not going to help them at all. You would have to physically take these troubled youth, put them in that environment, let them be there for 24 hours, and not tell nobody who they are.
Exactly.
Because telling people who they are, it's all a show. And people, even when I look at Scared Straight, I'm like, shit, I'd be laughing at them.
Yeah, but not even just that. You got to realize, though, with Scared Straight, you are appealing to, like I don't want to agree with it.
It's the sensationalism of everything. That's all.
It's not real, though. Because the dudes who do Scared Straight suckers. Because one thing about it, Nail, being honest, bro, in prison, the administrators handpick who's going to be a part of certain programs. And you know this now. So the guys they picking are the safe guys. They picking the house niggas to do this. They not picking the field niggas. They never going to pick me for Scared Straight. Because I'm going to tell you what the fuck is really going on here. They're going to pick these house niggas that want to, as you say, sensationalize how it is in prison and make it seem like it's going on every day. But then when they go in there, they got to check in. I've never been a fan of Scared Straight. Never.
That has been like the weirdest show to me, because y'all are never going to let the public know what really happens behind.
But I just feel like these kids now, they don't care. When I tell y'all these kids don't care, they don't care.
Because they feel like, and unfortunately, in especially certain neighborhoods, they feel like this is my life. This is all that is.
Because Muriel, what you doing on Ward A, sis? What you doing in Southeast?
All it's gonna be.
That's it. What you doing on MLK?
I've never seen anyone call out.
What you doing on Alabama Avenue?
And look, we don't
What you doing?
We don't
nothing.
She the mayor?
Nothing.
She just called it the whole mayor.
Well, we don't discuss politics up here, but we'll call people out on accountability.
She just called out the
mayor. We will call people out on accountability.
I'm just saying, what you doing for the babies in Southeast? Nothing.
And while we on mayors, I just want y'all to know, my cousin in them podcast, the Goodfellas podcast, they had Red Grant on there who's running for mayor.
Oh, listen, I seen that ad. Oh, that was he really running?
Yeah.
He really
running.
What's up, Trayvon White?
In fact, they're gonna have Trayvon White on March the 14th.
Yeah, my man
Goodfellas.
James,
We don't do
okay.
politics up here it's for good reason, but since we had Councilman Maurice Harrison up here,
Yeah, I'm just calling out.
we are
what
gonna
I
bring
see.
them here to
But you gotta
discuss
realize
certain
though,
topics.
that's not politics. If a person is not performing or doing their job well, you just call it like it is though. You feel me? That's
What you doing for the black people in the city?
that's
Like,
what's throwing me off though. But if I may, let me say this real quick, sis. If I may, man, like for y'all men, man, y'all men that's out here, man, you feel me? That I did this, man, and y'all feel like that's not my son, so that's not my problem. That's bullshit, son. Straight up.
Because they would take out one of your family members.
That's what I'm trying to say, bro. Y'all understand this? I'm so tired of things not being a problem until it's in your backyard, son. Like this is a problem for all of us, bro. Because like you just said, these are our mothers and sisters that's moving about, and these are the same kids as like that's what I'm saying, man. So every time you see that young man out there doing some dumb shit, about to do some dumb shit, and you don't do anything about that shit is on your hands, man. Like my man put that post up, and I love it. It say, man, it's too many. Don't do that. No, I'm sorry. It's too many free to bros and not enough. Man, don't do that. The one thing, man, I swear to God, the one thing I'm proud of for myself, man, is a young brother named Michi. And Michi, I got into a situation. And
Michi.
yeah, I slides up there. I tell Michi, I'm with whatever you with. But you wrong. So listen, if you can be okay taking me from my wife, you know what I'm saying? My stepkids, my kids, my mother, if you can be okay with that, knowing you wrong, I'm going to rock with you, son. But understand this, you wrong. And that's the problem. You got too many homeboys, too many people that's not telling their home that you wrong. You wrong, son. It's no way when I know for a fact you got 3 kids I have never met. You fresh as a motherfucker, though. But you got 3 kids I have never met before. I've never seen you speak about these kids, and we just be okay with that. That's the thing about it, man. We got to stop.
Accountability.
And that's the problem. We can call strangers out. Call your folks out when you know your folks ain't right. Me personally, I have no homeboys that engage in physical domestic abuse. You can't do nothing. No, we're not with that. It's not happening. And whatever kick off behind that, we with it. It's cool.
Some of y'all need to put them guns down and put them hands up. We know
they cannot fight, bro. They cannot fight.
That's why they got no hands. I know a lot of niggas that ain't got no hands.
Bro, listen. And that's the whole thing about it. But the thing is, right now, man, like she said, that word, I love that word. It's accountability, man. That's why I say the men I got around me check me, man. My man Jay, man, Gaffney, my man Jay, man, Coach Cheese. Every time I'm wrong, he say, "Bro, you wrong." And and you need that exactly.
It's important whether you're a guy or a female,
or
and
anybody.
In
Like,
time, you need to have those people.
Yeah,
who hold
you need somebody that's gonna check you. That's gonna be like, nah, I don't think you should do that or whatever. Like, don't ask me for my opinion if you don't want it.
I'm gonna tell you right now, at 33, at this divine number, I'm not ride or die no more. I'm a ride. You're gonna have to die by yourself, but I'm a ride, and I'm gonna tell you about yourself on the ride.
Wait. Hold on. Wait a minute.
I ain't riding to die. I said I'm a ride. That means we're gonna talk about it on your way to make this choice.
But see, the thing about it is that I'm gonna be real with you. That's another issue I have with my thing is this. Her comments. God damn, I know her comments.
Nobody has said anything.
Okay, they haven't. So they've been agreeing with me.
They've been all right.
I've been choosing my words carefully. But the thing is, that's what you see. That I respect. Let it be known from the jump. I'm not with that shit. Yeah. What throws me off, if you meet me as a drug dealer and I'm dealing drugs and you enjoying me selling drugs, you enjoying the money that come from it, you enjoy all this shit, and then I get locked up and you roll out. That's the part that bothers me. Because the thing is, that's what happens if you know for a fact.
My ex told everybody that I ain't ride or die with him, and I did. It's my ass back in fucking Hagerstown now.
I can't stand. Amen. Listen. I cannot stand that. I don't know what happened with it. The point being, I won't be allowed no more prison. You was with that. Listen.
I have been in a situation where with my ex, I wish him the best of luck now. I thought that was gonna be a person that I rode with to the end, and my brothers told me, "Don't say that shit if you really not gonna stay."
Thank you, bro.
They told me that shit.
I stayed.
Yeah. I almost got married.
Then he came home and I got played.
I almost got married to this individual.
Okay.
And it was things that slowly, as I was still growing and healing, that I started calling him out on, and things that were coming out. And it wasn't
adding up.
Yeah, it wasn't adding up.
Exactly.
Because you're saying that you made this choice, but when I started thinking back to certain things and how certain things played out, nigga, my shit was about to be on that paperwork too.
Yeah.
You was jeopardizing my life with your selfish choices.
Oh, and real quick, with that being said, listen, people that are not in the streets cannot be rats. Let's get that established right now. I want to say that it's been on my mind because too often, like grandmothers and mothers and people that are working everyday citizens cannot be rats. Okay, once you sign up for a lifestyle that you signed up for, that's your life. We know what we stick to. We know we gotta abide by. But when you pull good people or regular people into your life and expect them to live up to the code that we signed up for, you dead wrong for that. That's not happening. Mm-hmm. And on some real shit, like, that's your charge, bro. I don't know what you was a part of. I don't know who.
The craziest thing I see in today's society is people who be like, fuck the police. As soon as some shit happens to their shit, who they call? Fuck the police.
Every time. Every time. That's that one time, no bullshit. We up Marlboro over to jail. And the CEO, he like, man, this nigga right here, man, you ask me to lock his door or whatever like that, because niggas be going in the cell taking shit. He was locked up for robbery. How can you be locked up for robbery and tell the CEO to help me protect my stuff? That's what it, like you say, fuck the police, fuck 12, and turn right around when something happens. That's why I say, man, this shit. That's why. Hey, bro, listen.
Stand on what you do. Stand on what you say.
What happened? Was it your aunt?
No, she was just saying that, she gonna ride or die. She gonna rock on. Me and my family, we got each other back.
Okay. Oh yeah.
I want to clarify this because people always get it misconstrued when I say I'm not riding till I die no more. Because first of all, you would have to understand the brothers that I had. They made me change my life when they made the decision that they made. Two, I'm not riding down this blind ass road to stupidity with your ass. I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna tell you what my limit is. Mm-hmm. And if you wrong, you really riding that ride by yourself.
But see, that's the thing about it.
I'm gonna tell you.
You gotta respect it, because one thing about it, you're not faking. You're not making it seem like, oh yeah, I hold the gun. Oh yeah, I'm with it. Oh yeah, I drive. And then you flip. No, I'm telling you off the break. Just I don't know what happened to you and his brother that's in Hagerstown. But listen, this is really. I see. Hey sis, I see what's happening here. But like, that's like, listen, no bullshit. And my men know, man. I love my men. Stand up. Y'all know that. I ain't gonna lie to you. But you and I both know I got too much to lose for the bullshit. Straight up. So as a man, I'm telling you, I swear to you, I stand on it. I'm never gonna fold, never. At the same time, if you got some bullshit going on, I'm not a part of it. I don't. Hey, bro, man, I'm gonna ride with you. I got the gun in the car. You gotta find a ride.
You call me and say I need you to ride. If you call me and say I need you to ride with, I need to know the whole fucking story before I get in the fucking car. Because I'm gonna whoop your ass, their ass, and everybody else's ass.
Yeah, and then try to rush you. Nah, just come get me. No, I got time. What's the story? What's going on?
Because from where I live, it's gonna take me about 25, 30 minutes to get to your
ass. So we can talk about this on the ride.
Time. Yeah. But like, don't at this age, don't put me in no bullshit. I got too much to lose.
Okay, hello.
And with or without
bomb kids. And shit, I ain't got time to be sitting.
With or without kids, I got too much.
Giving a whole different energy. Okay.
It took me back.
Yeah, I see. Like she really was the mug broke. Hey sis,
but you gotta understand. Like I was in a relationship like that, and like I said, like when I say I was very dedicated to this person for 5 years. I was in their child's life, even while they were still incarcerated. I was going to get their child. Yeah, like it was a lot.
They flipped the whole script.
They ain't home.
But let's be real.
But I had you down, but I had your back.
But the part that throws me off is that's never spoken on. Hey, now I got us. Hold on now, I got us. Listen, because a lot of times when we inside, we are like, I done had women take me off 2-3 times for money. Took me straight off. That's never told, because the whole time when we inside prison, a lot of us be those. They use us as emotional buffers from one relationship to the next. And they come into our lives and they talk all that talk about being there and they really want to hold. And then, like you just said, they roll out on us.
And the system owe me some money, how I feel. Fuck.
How?
The state of Maryland owe me some money.
Right.
Well, it's not really the state of Maryland. It's that
him. Can you be honest?
It's him.
Can we be honest? I swear to God, her phone scares me. Let's be real. A lot of times people sit here and pretend as if they did not know they was fucking with a fuck nigga. That's the part that throws me off. Listen, the whole time along that road, that ride you was riding on, they were signs I'm telling you, that mask get heavy. That mask slipped down and you seen it. Your problem was you did not pay attention to what you seen. I swear to God. Talk to me. Don't act like all of a sudden he just woke up a fuck nigga. No, it was certain things he did along the way.
Coming out of his neck.
Because it's real. Listen. Because it irks me because they know. The thing about it, they ignore that shit. The way he treated his mother, the way he talked to people, the way certain things.
I mean,
certain things raise red flags.
When I look
That's
back
what I'm saying.
now,
But you seen it then, sis. You seen it then, but you chose to ignore.
Well, I ain't see that 19. But when I look at it, looking back now, he
looking back now,
he treated his mother like shit. So of course now I'm like, but still,
it was a two-sided street.
That's my look. Her face. Look at her face.
With mine, it was a two-sided street. Like the mom, it was some family shit.
Yeah.
And I think that family need a whole lot of healing.
Yeah.
And covering, because no matter what choices your child makes, I feel like a parent should never ever disown their child.
Facts.
And regardless of the choices he made, I don't think that he deserved that from either one of his parents.
Yeah, I mean, that's how my biological mother, it went down like that. You feel me? She signed me straight over. You feel me? Like, I grew up different. You feel me? And I feel you on that. But regardless, like, when you look at people and you see how they move, man, you can say, damn. One thing about it is that intuition, especially women. Women have the best when it comes to intuition.
Oh, now I be like,
Ooh, I'm telling you.
Spidey sense is like,
what? Who you? Listen, man. I'm telling you right now. My wife said, man, I had a dream about what, baby? I'm listening because I'm like, they so in tune with God. So I feel you. That's why now when a person moves a certain way, even with me, man, my homeboys, when you move a certain way and I watch you on some skinny shit or you move like you on some flake shit, I don't forget. I'm not dealing with you.
And it was people he was talking to up there while he was gone. They came back and told me shit that he said.
That's what I'm saying.
And I'm like, it's too many people saying this. So if you really felt like I was the person, like I set you up, first of all, you don't know what the fuck. I was confused that day.
Yeah.
Like I was traumatized for life. We're leaving a hotel and the boys pull up with AK-47s out, pointing at me and you.
Dang.
Do you think I'm gonna set you up and put myself in that kind of time?
I'm not. If I'm gonna set you up, I'm not gonna be here. Right.
Man, what? But you're telling people that you think that I set you up.
That's another thing, man. That's on a side note. If I say this, that's what throws me off.
You could have saved. I could have saved so much goddamn money.
Sis, that's what for my young men. Because I don't know why my young men put guns and drugs on IG and social media. I don't know why. I came home. I wasn't a fan of that. So when I come home and I see people advertising on the gram what they selling, and then they get locked up and say somebody told on me. Bitch, you told on yourself.
Right.
Didn't y'all see the TikToker that just got caught by his shoes?
No. But this the laziest generation of drug dealers I ever fucking
seen. He was
doing
robbery, and they saw they caught him by the shoes on his TikTok videos.
Listen, police have never had it so good. Like back when my generation, like you had to work to grab.
Really,
Nowadays, they will befriend you, send you a friend request, and lock your ass straight up. Everything is right there.
The number one rule is you don't sell out of where you lay your head in. That's number one rule. I've never seen so many motherfuckers in Laurel do this shit. And I'm like, what is wrong with these kids? You in the wrong game.
That's what, bro, you know where I live at. They are the worst gangsters and criminals I've ever seen in my life. It's so bad.
They try to be.
I see, and I'm looking like, bro, you are throwing me off. Like, I see what's going on.
I don't care if I know you or not. You're not pulling up. You're not pulling up to where I live.
Who's that?
I got family that don't even know where the fuck I live, and I don't even do shit illegal.
Yeah, but the point is, like you just said, I don't play that. But
it's a different time now, and I just wish these kids like they really had a real like wake up call, a real understanding of the lifestyle that they are choosing.
I ain't gonna lie, sis, what you experienced, it throws me off though. But that's what made it so hard though, and that's what sucked, man. Because I know personally so many good women. I mean, good women that held down fuck niggas. And every one of them came home and did the same. And then, like I told my man, listen, you got to realize, once you get a job at a particular company that may not hire people like us, you got to show the fuck off. Make it seem, get the next man a job. When you come home and this woman held you down and you do fuck shit, you are killing it for every, you locked up? Oh, no, I'm good. Because my homegirl says dealt with somebody. You are killing it for any other good man that might be coming. What's going on?
I was just waiting.
that was my situation. I thought he learned his lesson. He had just come back home. He was getting his shit together.
Yeah.
I was taking him to these fucking interviews. He got a job while he was on probation. They gave him a fucking chance. I helped make it possible for all these different things, put all these things in place so that he would be able to get to work, still be able to be in his child's life. He started making selfish choices.
Making selfish, that's everything.
Like, to this day, I still talk to his child's mother.
Yeah.
But I will not speak to him.
Why would not?
Because you made these choices, put me in crazy ass situations, and the way that everything played out.
But they're selfish. They don't care.
Everything.
But everything happened for a reason. Because it was definitely a learning lesson for me.
Hell yeah.
It helped me grow.
But then I became a savage for a long time.
Being with him, it helped me grow as a person.
You just didn't know that?
Yeah, we're going to scroll past that.
Because
she's not savage
she
no
just
more.
said, but for a long time.
Yeah, I was a man eater for a while.
We're going to ignore that. We're going to act like she just not on some.
I mean,
get back.
I'm healed though. I'm healed, man.
She don't sound
and I'm not for the street.
She's been to therapy and everything.
Okay.
We didn't talk. So we
didn't
had a
talk
whole
about
show.
that.
I'm just saying how she sounds.
If I wasn't healed, I wouldn't be dealing with the person I was dealing with now. I would still be with somebody.
I'm different now. Now sometimes when I talk to my brother, it don't sound like it. Right. But I'm definitely a different person now than when I was before he went in. Because when he went in, I was a little him.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's why that's still my twin.
Absolutely, though. Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie to you, man. You gotta lock in with a good soul, man. That's it. Yeah.
We're gonna pray for him because he's gonna have to go through a lot of people to solidify that.
And all of us done been in prison, and we all done. So he got to. This gonna be like Bad Boys. You feel me?
And that was my type for a long time, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, it might say unfortunately, like it's some way.
No, I don't want to say unfortunately. I want to say that I didn't know how to use my discernment against certain people of saying that they were different or that they changed. And so that was on me.
Yeah.
And so I put myself in certain situations I could have avoided. Yeah. Accountability.
Yeah.
So we always end our show with a motivational message or quote of the week.
Okay.
And I also want you to give the people where they can find you. Hey, if y'all didn't see this.
Oh yeah, thank you, sis. Thank you, sis.
If y'all ain't see this, we got these lovely shirts.
Thank you, sis.
We got these lovely shirts.
Brittany Sadiq.
Thank you so
Wifey
much.
made them. I gotta give her a shout out. She made them.
Thank you so much.
We were talking about shirts for the family reunion. But you know, fucking people. But we were talking about the
So, tell the people how they can get in contact with you. And I will say, you had so many people show up for you and support you.
Oh, for real? Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
When you run this episode back, it's so many people that showed up and definitely showed out for you on all platforms.
Man. That is love, man. My quote. Can I get two quotes real quick?
Yeah.
Two quotes. First quote being, no job is honorable. It's the honor you bring to the job. No job is honorable. It's the honor you bring to the job. I drive a trash truck. You feel me? And one time the guy on the truck with me was talking about that. Something got on me, my skin, and I freaked all the way out. I am OCD with this shit. So the point being is like, man, as a trash man, you're going to look a certain way and you're going to smell it. No, I'm never going to do that. Because the thing about it is, despite what job I'm working, I'm going to be different. I'm going to bring honor to that job. I don't care if you're working at Wawa, McDonald's, whatever it is. You do not have to feel like my job is only paying this, or I'm just a cashier, or no. Your character brings honor to whatever job you work in. You feel me? And you got to stand on that. The second thing, Ben, which has been what I have, like my life has been, man, you cannot love the reward and hate the process. You cannot. You cannot want to look a certain way physically, but not want to eat healthy and work out. You cannot love the reward and hate the process. As far as me, I've been trying to create a website. I'm telling you, when it comes to the internet, I am off. Like, I don't know any of that shit. So as far as following and supporting and all that, man, both Facebook, TikTok, and social media, man, it is Bayete _Sadiq, BAYETE _SADIQ. And we also have, and the same thing for the hashtag never going back. I do want to sincerely thank you, sisters. I mean it. I want to thank y'all, man, for even inviting me for this platform. I tell you, I appreciate it. Everyone that commented, even your folks. I tell them I thank y'all. I appreciate it, man, and man, be blessed.
Well, we thank you.
Thank you
so much. Oh, you got one more thing?
Wait. I'm so sorry because
I know you did.
Because I'm so sorry. Give me a second. Because I got it. Listen, because I can't go home. Listen, Incarcerated Lives Matter. James Hutchinson, man. Documentary coming out, man. You know what I'm saying? Violation of an honorable man. Improved cash route. Improved is definitely on IG, man. Strong, man. Signature cuts out there in Waldorf, Fineo, Big Brother Nell, Tone, Bayete Sadiq, my wife. I'm going home to you, so I got to make sure I say your name a couple times. And anybody, man, that's fighting and going through something right now, Slim, keep fighting. And where's Muhammad Ali, man? Rumble, young man, rumble.
Do you have any events or speaking engagements coming up, or if anybody wants to donate to helping you, with your community activists and helping with, your mantra, never going back? I know you help a lot of people who are just coming home.
Absolutely.
Or even if they're battling addiction. I know you have a couple people.
Absolutely, man. And like I said, again, man, it ain't about the money. You feel me? If you feel like sometimes you need somebody to reach out to and talk to, whatever like that, man, it's not just me, man. I got a circle of good men with the same background and the same story as me that's reaching out, and they are there. We not licensed therapists, we're not counselors. We can offer as a listening ear and whatever support we can give. But again, any social media platforms, you can find me there.
Okay. Thank you so much for coming by. I really appreciate it. I'm so happy we were able to get this episode.
Thank you.
I did name this episode Dear Black Man because
Absolutely.
It is important to be celebrated, be heard, and be understood. I know some of y'all gonna be like, that is Women's History Month. It don't matter. It don't matter. Because this is a black man that's gonna protect black women.
Man, praise
so
me.
It don't
You
matter.
better. Absolutely.
Fearless, you can go ahead.
Okay, so my positive words for this week is please don't always think that everything is about you. The way that people may respond to you, the way that people may look at you, sometimes it's really not about you. Sometimes people are going through things internally themselves, and this, even if it's with your friends, like if this is somebody that's really truly your friend, you should be able to, if you know this person, you kind of know when their energy is off or whatever the case may be, but don't always take everything personal. And I say this because this is something that I had to go through over the past week, because I wasn't responding to somebody a certain way or talking a certain way. It was taken personal. And it's like, hold on, but you didn't ask me, was I okay? You didn't check in on me or ask me how was I doing. I have friends all the time that I literally check in, how you doing? I have friends I don't talk to. I just be like, you know what? I just want to let you know that I love you and I hope that you are okay or whatever the case may be. But please don't always think everything is about you, because I see this throughout social media all the time. A hit dog gonna holler. That's what I'm saying. But please don't always think that don't take everything personal, and really don't think everything is always about you, because half the time it really don't be. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah. Sis.
Go ahead.
Sis. That was heavy. Because I know I'm never gonna be invited here again. So listen.
Why would you say that? Yes, you will.
Slick Sosa, Nicholas Johnson, Slick Sosa, man. I'm talking about, man. He is Slick Sosa. I gotta shout you out. Pressure. I gotta shout you out. When you know you Michael, don't let them niggas treat you like you Tito. Pressure. Keep pushing. You feel me? And that was the people that hollered at me real quick. I had to say something to them because they have been supporting and just showing love. Damo, that's it. I know it's my last time being here, but I enjoyed myself.
Oh my God, he keeps saying that, y'all. We gonna have.
In other words, he wants to come back, y'all.
That's what I mean.
We gonna invite him back.
Shout me out. Listen,
we're gonna have bro come back, and as we plan these future events, so I really want you to be a part of, bro, because your mantra and everything that you can contribute to another black man in society is highly important.
Absolutely. Thank you, sis.
Yeah, I'm recruiting black men. Please come talk to my kids, y'all, for real.
Bro, we here.
Speaking engagement. Matter of fact, did you did your speaking engagement?
Oh man, listen, I was invited to be the keynote speaker at the NAADAC conference, NAADAC summit they just had, and it was dealing with the just about the criminal justice system and just how it's biased. You can find that on demand for those who are interested in hearing what I had to say there. It's on demand. It's the NAADAC
Or like Xfinity or.
Oh, listen, I stepped my game up. Yeah.
How? Because he wants a man.
You better
push the microphone and look into the remote.
You didn't even post that on social media.
You better push the microphone, look into the remote.
I was waiting this. You didn't post it nowhere.
Oh man,
I'm gonna go in the house.
You know what?
Listen, he was lying, girl. No, listen, it's on the man. Because it's just I don't know how to work that stuff. I'm telling you some real stuff. Like I'm really getting back out. I got an iPhone. I don't know how to work. Listen.
It's okay, because I'm going to tell your wife to send it to me so I can put it in the description for episode details today.
You're right. Absolutely. But as far as speaking engagement, my sister reached out to me recently, man. She just got clearance for DC jail, and that's me coming there to speak. 1901 D Street. I know the address. And
well, I know that what they say, because I used to work across the street from the jail.
She was in the trenches. So
I been to some business down here.
Sister, how many people you know that's been? Wait a minute.
Everybody.
I thought it was just me and Drop. You just know a lot of convicts.
I can't say I don't know about convicts.
Except that one that you just say.
Nobody has Xfinity but you. You, first of all,
you don't know my life.
I don't pay the bills.
You know my life. You know my life.
I got Xfinity, but I've been surrounded by a lot of comments. But I think that it has helped me shape my perspective on and outlook.
And how you view exactly, man. Listen. Based on what you just said, if you don't have a convict in your life, get one. That is what you just said?
Okay, so I need y'all to understand and have discernment when you do this because it's some convicts that still be on. It's some convicts still be on the same bullshit. So make sure you find a man who has changed his life.
A changed convict.
And the thing about it, if his words don't match up, if he told you he's a Muslim, but he is cooking frying pork, listen, it's something. I'm not judging, but if the actions don't meet the word. Again, if a person's words or actions don't match up with their words, pay attention.
For me, I want to shout out the businesses that we saw at the Boss Cheddar pop-up shop. So we had James from Omni Movement. Y'all, if you go on YouTube right now, you will see the video of all the interviews that my lovely co-host knocked out.
Yes, that was me. Commercials.
Yeah, my lovely co-host knocked them things out. I wasn't on camera because, I'm still at the beginning of my lock journey. I'm not feeling it yet. I'm not feeling the lock journey yet. So until, I'm solidified over here, I won't be taking that many interviews, but she definitely knocked them out. She had James from Omni Movement. We had All Points District. And that's Points with a Z. Y'all gonna see us wearing the hats, the lovely hats that he blessed us with.
Yes, thank you.
We had Miss Shanika from Tyler Gang Clothing.
Gang.
Tyler Gang Clothing. One interview you would not see is Miss Ashley Robinson, but she is over Good Vibe Events. We will be linking up with her and getting her on the podcast as well. We had Christian, who had essential oils and self-defense items.
Yeah, a lot of stuff.
If you go and watch the video, I put everybody's Instagram during the interview. And of course, we can't forget Tay-Tay.
Okay, yes, because I'm wearing mermaid lip gloss. Y'all better get on House of Luke Beauty 1950. Y'all better get on. Stop what you doing. Support my homegirl. Thank you.
House of Luke Beauty. House of Luke Beauty. Also, make sure that y'all keep up with the podcast page.
Please do. I ain't gonna lie to you.
We're gonna have new things coming up, some more changes coming up this year. We done solidified a year in here.
Hey, sis, you stamped though, sis.
Man, a year in here.
She said it with her chest too. Y'all can see how she just did her shoulders with her
chest. Make sure y'all come to brunch though.
Oh yeah, March 19th we are doing the brunch mixer. Now I will tell y'all it's in VA, so if you don't like to go to VA, if I tell y'all, all right, I'm gonna tell y'all on air. I'm gonna tell y'all. We going to Pilot 22.
I can't.
Y'all hear that? Pilot 22, y'all.
We are going to Pilot 22, but I need y'all to hit me by March the 14th and let me know if you're gonna come, so we can have our numbers set for going to the brunch.
You're gonna get a chance to meet Miss Pink and Fearless Swagger. Yeah. We are in there though.
I can't tell y'all what's gonna happen with the bottomless mimosas because after about 4, I don't.
Yeah, so as y'all know, we always gotta laugh. That's all we do up here. We are so connected. Honestly, I swear we be on the same page all the time.
We might be cousins, y'all, but that's a whole nother
we had this discussion. We might be related.
Oh, for real.
My quote of the week is it's by Horatio Jones. Instead of saying I'm damaged, I'm broken, I have trust issues, say I'm healing, I'm rediscovering myself, I'm starting over.
I like that.
Yeah, so that's our quote for the week.
The finger snap for real.
It's poetry, baby. It's poetry. But no, bro, I appreciate you so much for coming through.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Y'all the greatest. Thank you.
Hey, y'all better play the shit out of this episode. Y'all
Not
better run
real.
this
I'm
episode back. Because
Real
I'm
shit.
gonna tell y'all, this was all straight off the dome. We didn't plan for this shit.
I asked her about the questions. She had no questions. Wrote nothing.
I don't even think we asked none of the questions from over there.
We did. I done packed them up.
Yeah. But we love y'all. We will see y'all next week. We do have a special guest next week. It is going to be a random show. We're going to have a bunch of random topics. We haven't had a freestyle show in a while. So make sure y'all tune in.
That's cool.
Sunday at 6 p.m. We love y'all. We see y'all next week.
See y'all later.
Make sure y'all tap in for Wind Down Sundays, Sunday, March 20th at 6 p.m.
Killing us with impunity, enough is enough. George Floyd got murdered on TV for the world to see. So we took it right back.
To get right or get left in the building. Make sure y'all tune in.
The riding and the looting is the only thing we see. So it seems that racism don't exist, but we keep got the data says a little different. The fucking my missing your ancestors on some generational pimping, giving us food instead of letting us fishing. Symbolic wins never been enough. It's just basic math in the